What up, dog? So, I was listening to Diva. And I'm in somewhat of a disbelief. Somewhat in a disbelief. What up, bro? Yeah, man, let me get a pack of Newport 100s in a box. How you doing? You all right, man? Yeah, man. All right, bro. So, tell me again how these charges is going. Because, you know what, Will? I'm kind of tempted to go up on you now. After listening to Diva, Philly Bruja, everybody's coming up with the same shit. And I read in detail about Michigan. Oh shit, it's cold out here. But out here in Michigan, they got this thing called iChat, right? At least that's the name of it, right? And basically what that does is it gives a criminal history of all the crimes committed in Michigan, which I didn't really do shit while I was out here. But I'm trying to look for some brothers that's been locked up. I'm looking for some people that's took the ride, man. Anybody that's actually got a motherfucking felony showing on their shit. Like real talk. Yeah. Me and Tyra was kicking it, but it wasn't what Tyra said. It was what Diva said, and like what Diva Tomboyish ran on me. I'm like, yo, it's almost like a weird ass dream. Over and over, I just keep questioning myself like, this is like humanly impossible. Well, Diva said it's clearly an error, but do I really want to correct that error? Do you understand? I mean, what kind of shit is that? Like, people laughing and saying, well, it's prostitution and loitering for prostitution and all this other type shit. And Charles just say loitering on it. All right, like, why would I go, stop, baby, stop. Why would I go back, you feel me, and tell them to change that shit and pull my real record up? Like, that's really insanity. That's stupid. That's stupid. A couple months back, they sent me paperwork to go on jury duty. Goddamn well a convicted felon can't be no goddamn juror, right? Or am I crazy? Am I crazy? Or am I losing my mind? Do y'all remember when they sent me paperwork for jury duty and I didn't go? I was like, yeah, man, this is some funny shit. And I threw that shit to the side, didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. Like, dead serious. I never even thought about that because I said, man, who the hell put me on jury duty? I can't go on jury duty. Remember I said that? I said, they got me fucked up. All right, said I was a registered voter since 2011. I ain't took my ass down there. 2011, I ain't even live in this house. Shit, what was I in 2011? To my brother's house in Hartford. Yeah, man, you keep saying that shit to me, and I swear to God, I want to believe y'all so bad. I do, Calico. I want to believe y'all so bad. All right? I might have a goddamn breakdown. All right? Ooh, smoking right in my damn eye. Real talk, man. What kind of supernatural shit is this? Y'all really need to make me a believer. What kind of supernatural shit is going on here, man? All right? This shit just don't happen. And I damn sure ain't gonna snitch on myself, but it's some But that's what I'm saying. Like, I got my license, I got all my shit. As if they withheld justification. May I dog, I'm just sitting here like frozen. I'm fucking frozen. Well, Key, it's like this shit ain't showing up on my record at all. I'm not like I said, man, like I'm not worried about any of that traffic shit. I'm not worried about it, y'all. Like really, man. I don't like that shit could stay there until I hit my grave. All right, like that's that like y'all just don't understand, and I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Y'all are not fucking hearing me, man. When I went to that Gwinnett County Court website years ago, both of those fucking charges was the only thing that was shown on that website, and that shit held me back from so many things because I could type my name in that website, and them fucking cases would come up every time. Do I want to prove it? Like seriously, is that something you want to prove? Like for real? If you a felon and your records are gone, is that something you go back for? Like seriously, is that something you say, hey, y'all ain't putting them felonies on there? I mean, y'all looking at it from the angle of the joke side, but I'm living my life and I know what I did. You see what I'm saying? The judge ain't even on the bench no more. Like I said, that like I said, man, I had problems with that judge. I had problems with that judge. It's like, like the memories haunt me. Hey, Key, if that background bullshit is the only thing showing them felonies, they will not show up in no computer systems that's government official based. That's why I was saying, man, like, if I could go and buy a gun, then that would make me a believer. You understand? My wife went and bought, all right, my wife went and bought them pistols in 5 minutes. She walked in the stove, she walked out the stove. I haven't been able to do that since I was, what, 19, 18, 19 years old. 18, 19 years old. And see, that's what I'm saying. You know, I never went to prison. I never went to prison. They tried to give me work release and I didn't take it. So I just remember them putting me on 6 years probation. So that's where it gets a little. You said you gave me my record. What's the issue? The issue is it's not that information will is not showing up in the court system. So if it's not showing up in the court system, it's not going to show up in the system out here. And that ain't something I'm like I'm trying to stress to people. Like, yo, why would I even tamper with that shit? Like why? Like nobody's understanding. Why would you trade out a traffic violation for a goddamn felony? Fuck an attorney. Fuck all that shit. Why would I have them dig and go up to the state and say, hey, y'all got some records wrong. Y'all need to correct them. No. I don't want the state to put felonies back on some shit that ain't there. That's crazy. That's insane. That's stupidity. All right? Why the hell, if felonies were removed off your record, would you call an attorney and have them put back on? That's ridiculous. That is insanity. All right? I need to just know if this shit is 100 and y'all are starting to convince me. And I pray to God I'm not being trolled. Because y'all are really convincing me. Y'all are really convincing me. Well, nah, Debo, bro, I've been sitting here when I listen to Diva Tomboys talk, and I'm listening to her break this shit down, monies that I never paid, bonds that I never paid, and it's like, damn, did they fuck up for real? Did they fuck up for real? Like, is that, because they tore down them jails. They tore down them jails. From what I understand, PWC don't even exist no more. That's why that shit ain't coming up. Because they shut down the PWC. The prison work camp in Gwinnett County, and they rebuilt that jail and they made that big ass fucking jail down there. When I was locked up, I remember seeing the blueprints of that bitch in the conference room. And I got to sit here and ask myself, is this one of these weird ass blessings that Jesus comes through and hooks you up? All right, like, well, the way you buy a gun in Georgia is the same way you buy a gun out here in Michigan. I took my wife. This is what it was, Lady Lie. I didn't go into the gun store because I knew what was up with me. So I sent my wife in there, right? She came out with some straps. Boom. We ride to the crib. Boom. I left it as that. You know, motherfucker come to my crib, I'll shoot your ass right here and deal with whatever come to. That's how my mindset was. You follow what I'm saying? Like, I ain't taking the pistols away from the crib. I'm waiting for you to come to the crib. Then I can empty one of these motherfucking clips. Or all of them. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I had it set in my mind, Lady Locke. And what y'all telling me is that I've been afraid of my own shadow for all these years, that this monster that has been haunting me for 20 years, y'all are telling me within the past 4 or 5 days that these 2 decades that monster doesn't exist anymore. All right? And multiple people have checked me and said the same thing. People that I'm cool with, people that I trust. You see what I'm saying, Debo? It's one thing for a troll to say it, but for the people around you to say it, it brings me to a reality. No, I'm not saying your info is wrong. I'm saying your info is not in that goddamn computer system. Your info, Will, is not in that fucking court computer system. That's what matters. Motherfuckers ain't using no background tender background check. They're not doing that. because it could be disputed. I could dispute those charges all day. If you put my name in the motherfucking shit and that shit come up 1999, all right? Bro, the only thing I can do now is go to that fucking gun store and have him run my name. Okay? I'm thinking like this. Joy. All right, and see, I ain't got no problem telling the story because shit, you can't prove it, right? Look, I ain't got no problem telling the story because it's like what I'm telling y'all is like a fucking fantasy. I was there, but hell, it ain't no fucking way to prove it, right? So fuck it, let it out. Okay? It kicked in my door. That had to be like October. It was like the last week of October, first week of November. They kicked in my door. I was in there with my ex, two of my homeboys, and my mother. My mother was uh, in one of the bedrooms because I had two bedrooms, and I gave one to my mother. They came in to that little apartment, the second floor. I had 20-foot vaulted ceilings, gas fireplace. It was a patio, um, washer and dryer, and like majority of all Atlanta apartments come with a dishwasher, a little small kitchen. Biggest part of the house was like it was like the living room, and I would say the master bedroom because it had a walk-in closet that led to a bathroom at the end of the walk-in closet. So, um, like I said, they kick in the door. When they kick in the door, I just remember my man jumping up, and he jumped off the second floor patio. And as he jumped off the second floor patio, two cops was running like right. This is all happening in my living room. They run right through. The next cop, because it's me, the dude that he came with, and my ex. We all sitting in the living room. This motherfucker pulled two 50 cals off his thighs. He snatched the 50 cal off his thighs. He like, get on the ground. We just lay down. I remember somebody asking me, did they ever show me a warrant? And that was no, they never showed me a warrant. So they got us all cuffed, and I had an ounce of crack hidden in the kitchen because the kitchen had an electric stove. And the bottom of the electric stoves was just storage space. So I slid that drawer part out the bottom and I stuck the dope behind that and I pushed it back. And we was sitting there playing the game. So when they start tearing up the house, I had like 5 grams sitting in one of the bedrooms. It was sitting on top of like a record player. It wasn't even bagged up. So they found that first immediately. When they walked into the kitchen, like y'all know how my kitchen is across from me. They walked into the kitchen, and as they walk in the kitchen, I can just remember like the sweat rolling down my face. My mans that jumped out the window, they didn't cuffed him, brought his ass back. He dirty and shit and all, you know what I'm saying? He's sitting like on the left side of me, and I'm sitting on the couch facing the kitchen, watching this cop go in the kitchen. As he starts opening the cabinets from the top, I think we had some like weed in there. We pulled out, he pulled that out. The dryer had a screw missing on the back of it, so they ripped the whole dryer apart. When he got to the oven, he opened the oven door, he closed it back. He slid the toaster part open and he closed it back. He opened up the refrigerator, he closed it back, and he came out the kitchen. Now, at this moment, I'm actually ready to go to jail. So when I get in jail, they lock me up, with the two dudes I was in there with. We sitting in the holding cell, and I remember my friend telling me, well, we gone. Because he knew what I had in the house. And I said, bro, they never found that dope. And he said, well, yes, they did. And I said, no, they didn't. They didn't find it dope. So now, the trickiest phone conversation I think I ever had inside of a prison is I called, my ex, and I'm on the phone with her, like the fucking jail phone. And I said to her, I said, hey, the police was in there and they knocked my jewelry behind the stove. And I need you to look behind the stove and get my jewelry so you can bail me out. Now, my girl knew at the time that I never even wore jewelry. So she's like, confused. I'm like, go in the kitchen. I said, look, because I know it's there. I saw it fall. So she goes into the kitchen. And when she slides out the toaster part, the only thing I remember her saying over the phone was, oh my God. And when she said that, I was like, now get that jewelry to the pawn shop and, come get me, blah, blah, blah. And I hung up the phone. When I hung up the phone, my mother and my girl was still in the house with the dope. They get the dope out the house. 3 hours later, they came back with the dogs and a whole nother warrant. They dress us out. We go downstairs. I'm still with the nigga I got locked up with. They didn't separate us until the lawyers came. They brought us back upstairs together, sat us in the holding cell. One of the COs walked by and said, hey, them two dudes ain't supposed to be together. So they pull him out the room. They pull me, into one of them rooms to go talk to a public defender. As the public defender hand me the paperwork, talk about, what they gonna offer me, the same nigga that was in the holding cell with me is labeled as a nigga that's going to testify against me. So I don't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they was trying to give me, like, first they tried to give me like 3 years, and I wasn't with that. All right, so I said, look, man, I didn't get caught with no whole lot of dope, blah, blah, blah. I'm a good talker, right? So my public defender lead, they put me and him back in the motherfucking same pod. We get out, we come out because we was on the bottom floor. We get out, we looking at each other, right? And we look at each other's paperwork, and his name is on my paperwork as a snitch, and my name is on his paperwork as a snitch, and we looking dead at each other. At this point, I say, bro, you ain't got shit to worry about because I done already told the cops that it was my house and my shit. So you can't have no charge on you. I'm going to take whatever they give me. So boom, I sit in there for like a month. All right. I get out. I report to the probation office. I had this arrangement where my probation was supposed to be transferred out here to Michigan, but it was some type of technical thing where at the last minute, Michigan did not want to take my case as a felony case because the statutes of Michigan say that the dope I got caught with wouldn't even be considered a felony. So they tried to hold my probation in Georgia while I was living here. They told me I had to report down there every month. So after this lady tell me I got to come down there every month, I ran. I ain't gonna lie, I dipped. My mother was still living down there at the time. I told her, I said, Mom, this is the last time you're gonna see me in Michigan. I mean, this is the last time you're gonna see me in Detroit. I'm going to Michigan. I ain't coming back. My brother was with me, everything. I was like, yo, after they told me that, I said, they're gonna have to catch me in the street. I'm not coming back. So I was on the run for like 3 years. And on that third year, that fourth year, I was driving through PA. I was speeding. They pulled me over. And Georgia had a fugitive warrant out on me. I got snatched up out the street right then off of 80. I sat in, I believe it was Carbon County Jail, Nescahoning, Pennsylvania. I sat in there for probably about 28 days before I was extradited back to Georgia on March 13th. I don't forget those days. People talk about you don't forget when you locked up. You're right, you don't. I was in shackles for 54 hours before they extradited me. They literally drove from Pennsylvania. They got all the way down to South Carolina and turned back around and went up to Tennessee. Like I said, it was just some crazy shit. I sit in there for about a month. The PO come to the jail, give me some type of, all right. They tell me, well, I owed them $530, and this is why they put the fugitive warrant out on me, which made no fucking sense at all anyway. So I say, look, man, what do I have to do to just be done with this? And because look, I do not live in the state of Michigan. I'm telling this to my PO. I'm like, I do not live in Michigan. And this is 2004. So I'm like, look, when y'all let me out, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm not about to be homeless out here. Y'all talk about reporting 8 months, all this stupid shit. What? So he said, um, I tell you what. He said, we'll give you 12 months, 2 for 1. You'll be out in October. I had already been locked up since April. This is fucking, I'm talking to this motherfucker like on like June the 27th. So I'm calling my mother talking about, well, yeah, I'm finna come to court. I don't know if they're gonna release me. Whole yada yada yada. The PO is in there. All right. It was niggas smaller than me in there, man. A lot of motherfuckers was 18, 19 in that bitch. Um, the PO get up and says to the judge, we want to give him 12 months, 2 for 1, he'd be out in October. My right-handed guy, the judge, turned around and said, I don't like that. Out the blue, he just said, I don't like that. So now the PO ain't saying shit. And my dumb ass went in there with no lawyer. Real talk, I went in there with no lawyer. Because I thought I was gonna be like in and out. Don't ask me why. Dumbest thing I ever did in my life. Going to a courtroom with no fucking public defender, no lawyer, no nothing. Because the judge, in my opinion, was like I don't know. He's trying to set me off. Because that motherfucker said he didn't like that, and then turned around and said, "Why don't we give him 20 months, 2 for 1?" All right. So then I asked him, "Well, are you counting my time that I was locked up in PA?" He said, "No, your time start here." He said when you got here to Georgia on May the 13th, that's when your time started. This is a judge talking to me like this. So I try to talk my way out of it, but he turns around, he looks me in my face, he said, "No, no," like he didn't say nigga, but I know he wanted to. "No, no, you ran. Bottom line, you ran." Keep in mind, the judge in Georgia is standing. Look, he got 2 Confederate flags behind him, so you know I ain't got no chance. Okay, nah, man, that's what. Look, look. The DA offered me that. Only thing I took it. Right, the DA offered that to me. I took it. My probation ran out in 2008. If I caught probation in '99, 6 years is what? We're in 2021. That's why I'm talking about it now. Y'all the motherfuckers telling me that the goddamn shit don't exist. Fuck it, okay. Well, let me finish talking about my fantasy then. All right, let me finish telling the story on my fantasy since it ain't in the fucking system. All right, the statute of limitation is 7 years, man. We was reading all this shit locked up. All right, I had 20 months, 2 for 1. Right, so boom, fuck it. I went to the B dorm. Well, I went to B pod in the county, in the orange jumpsuit. Shit. We was getting extra trays and shit. Then in the 5th month of me being locked up in the county, shit, PWC came and got me. And that's what I refer to as the chain gang. They call it a prison work camp. They call it all types of shit. And the fucking people that was in there, they had state numbers because they were transferred from a state facility to the PWC because if you were at PWC, it was a good chance that you was about to get out. But county men were just transferred there for the hell of it. I don't know. Um, I haven't been in Georgia in 2 decades, man. So a lot changes. Last time I was in Georgia, the goddamn martyr only went to Pleasant Hill. That's as far as you could take the martyr to the mall. That's how long it's been. I didn't have no numbers. See, everybody talk about state numbers. I didn't get sent to no goddamn state prison. That's what I'm saying, Snoopy. When I got hired, okay, when I got hired in the Comcast, it was through a temp service. All I had to do was pass a piss test, and I had somebody else piss in the cup for me. And when I came back in there, everybody was shocked that I got hired in. I cheated. I cheated. That was easy. They just knew I was gone. Yeah, I worked at Comcast for 4 years. I was a sales supervisor. I started at the headquarters on 12 Mile and Telegraph, and then they built that other headquarters on 16 in Van Dyke and Sterling Heights, and then I transferred out there, and I ended up moving out there. Even if you do time in the county, you'll still get a letter. Letter from who? Letter from who? I'm not in the state no more. They never even had my goddamn address because I didn't have one. They didn't even have my address. The answer I'm giving now will hurt me later. In what way, sir? In what way? Let me guess. A troll is going to hire an attorney and go down to Georgia and have them reverted, right? But yeah, man, I worked at fucking Comcast, broke up with my girl, all that shit, man. Yeah, Michigan dumped that Georgia shit. They sure the fuck did. They dumped it. Like after I talked to Diva, all right. Well, right. See, that's what I'm saying. All right. Classic lights. You can't be charged for the same crime twice. All right. If you get a speeding ticket and then you pay it, you're saying because you talk about the speeding ticket, they're going to charge you again. Good job, Classic Lights. Yeah, I'm live telling my story. A story that has no evidence, a story that has no proof. And I got too many haters to validate me. So, what am I worried about, Classic Lights? You think my haters are gonna look out for me? Nope, they're gonna leave that motherfucker right where it is. You think them haters are gonna all of a sudden go to my aid and have that fake ass case removed off my shit? I don't think so, Classic Lights. That would be doing the right thing, wouldn't it? And if True Freeman is now telling me that I'm not no goddamn felon, I gotta take it. I kind of gotta take his word for it because he won't even acknowledge the fact that he was making videos to me 2 and 3 years ago, bragging about me not being able to own a gun because I was a convicted felon. Right, Classic Lights. How is that a bad thing, Classic Lights? The record says that I'm not. Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? That you fast forward, that you catch a felony when you 20 years old, and all of a sudden 40 years old, none of that shit ever happened? How is that a bad thing? Like I said before, I was gonna win no matter what. I just didn't think I was gonna win this fucking big. Yeah, this is some Jesus Christ supernatural shit, Lily. This, I can't help but think, this all ties in with the Bible. It just does. For me, it do. Anyway, I know people ain't believers, man, but last time this happened, I wasn't recording. I'll be damned if I don't record now. Last time this happened, yeah, I just didn't record it. It was um, the day they told me that we could buy this house. The way we bought the house, people don't buy houses like that. They don't get breaks like that. They just don't. People, you know what I'm saying? It just don't happen. All right. I told people I bought a house for $2,500. All right, that's unthinkable. And you telling me what the house is now is at what $30,000 in equity? Oh yeah, I came up like a fat rat. All right, but it's like this right here is, you know, like I don't feel like I deserve it. To be honest, I did a lot of shit, and the only person that could remove some shit like that is Jesus Christ, the God Himself. Cause ain't no man in my corner like that. Ain't no man in my corner like that. Makes me think back to when I applied for my weed license, right? If I was a felon, wouldn't that have held me up a little bit? Especially for dope. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even think about it. Bro, like I said before, man, I can't even I can't even fathom on the lie because again, Classic Lights, I was the first one to call it a lie before you found out it was a lie. I was the first one that said it was a lie. So people finding out now that it's a lie, yeah, you're welcome. But that ain't even what I'm on right now. You cannot get a weed license with a felony. Oh my God. I mean, Calico, are you sure, man? Are you sure? You cannot get a weed license with a felony. Y'all are positive on this. Wow. 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 I'm I've had this weed license for 2 years and I just renewed it. I just renewed it. You don't need a permit to buy a gun. You don't need a permit to buy a gun. You need a permit to carry to conceal. I'm not concealing my shit. I'm gonna walk around this bitch just like True Freeman with it out. You hear me? It's gonna be out. The hell with that. Permit. Mm-mm. All right. Walking with my shit out. Actually, no. I just I just checked that. Vaughn Street. The website they use is called iChat. It's linked with the Michigan State Trooper Department. Give you a whole list of what they check for and what they don't. But y'all are now telling me, well, hell, you can't even have a weed license with a felony, and I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to look at this. All right. Because I know y'all in the chat looking, saying, oh, well, it's gone. All right. Somebody donated. Thank you very much. Yeah, somebody just donated. I got it. Somebody. Can you have a marijuana license with a felony in Michigan? Well, they say if you're a felon in Michigan, you would be ineligible if your felony was less than 10 years old. If you have any misdemeanor convictions within the last 5 years, All right. Mm. Yeah, so that's a bust. I mean, that's a hit, but yeah, that's a hit right there. And as I read the application, the reason why it took so long is because in order for me to get that weed card, they had to run my name through the feds because it took like I had applied for my weed license in like September, and I didn't get the actual card until December. And then when I went to renew my license, I renewed my license like 7 months early. And I remember going up there, and the nigga tried to give me some song and dance, talking about they they watching out because I never went to no hospital. Look, you know how they say you got to take in hospital papers and all. I ain't take none of that shit up there, bitch. My back hurt. So when I went to renew my shit, he was like, "Yeah, man." So I almost cussed the dude out. He was a doctor and shit or whatever you want to call him. I said, "Man, look, the state already know my ailment. I'm coming up here to get renewed. I don't want no fucking card. Renew my shit." So I paid her that money in March, and they been sent me my new card. So the only thing a convicted fella can't do is buy a gun. I mean, that's the only thing we cannot do in America, right? Felons can't own guns. That's the only thing. That's the only thing we cannot do. You see what I'm saying? Right. But I've been a registered voter since 2011, Debo. Did you see all that voter shit got sent to my house, dog, with my name on it? And I am a registered voter. I caught the charges in '99, bro. That's what I said. I caught all that shit in '99 before the millennium hit. Last time I went to court for the final sentencing was December. All right. All right. Yikes. Well, y'all are telling me something new. Bro, I was born and raised in East Orange, New Jersey in the early 80s when crack was in fashion, when motherfuckers was selling them goddamn tubes. They used to have them bitches on their sleeves and shit. All right. Yeah. And the reason why I got to talk about this shit is because the way I beat the charge, I know what I did to beat the charge. I just didn't think, you know, like that shit would actually work. I assumed that my probation had got revoked and they was just gonna slap whatever they wanted to on my record after that. Right. That Vaughn Street. That's what I just read on the goddamn weed thing. That they do a background check for the weed thing. And you cannot be a convicted felon and have a goddamn weed card in the state of Michigan. And I promise, nigga, I got my old one and the new one sitting there right now. I got a letter to go to jury duty and I never went. You see what I'm saying? Like all this shit is happening, dog. And this is some real supernatural shit. Vaughn Street. This is some supernatural shit for me. Man, Vaughn Street. All right. All right, yeah. All right, yeah. And I mean, you can't put something that ain't there. But that reality gonna be walking to that fucking gun store, because then I can call my mother then. All right. Yeah. And that judge, my judge had a reputation of being the most ruthless judge in the state of Georgia. They used to call him Father Time Garden. He vowed to give out 1,000,000 years before he got off the bench. I mean, I don't know, the way he was sending motherfuckers to jail. You see what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, Richard T. Weingarten. His son was Richard T. Weingarten Jr. He got caught up um, on a dope charge because his son was strung out. He's a judge, but his son was strung out on meth. So he sentenced his son to 11 years in a state penitentiary. As soon as his son got to the jail, they killed his son on the yard. Like, this story was known all through Gwinnett County. And after his son was murdered, I think that just made him a little more ruthless on the bench. You know, he should have never sentenced his own son, but somehow he was able to, and he sent his son to his grave. You see what I'm saying? Cold-blooded motherfucker, man. Like looking at this judge was like looking at the devil himself. All right, especially being a black man in a white courtroom with a motherfucking judge that's got a Confederate flag and an American flag behind him. All right, it's just not a good picture when you walk into a courtroom and you are not white and them Confederate flags is flying behind them judges. Like, to be honest, I thought that shit was illegal. I thought they were no longer allowed to fly them fucking flags inside the courtroom, but they don't give a fuck. Who gonna tell them to take it down? But if you caught a drug charge, that was the judge that you had to see every single person. The only thing this motherfucker would deal with would be like drug charges and child molestations. Like, one day a motherfucking certified Chester was in the fucking pod with us, man. You know that didn't go well. You know that didn't go well. Cause I forgot, my mother said, a couple people said, you know, we go to get sentenced, right? You ain't sitting in that courtroom by yourself. It's you and about 15 other inmates. They had this holding cell, like a bullpen is what they call it. So we 10 deep in the bullpen, right? Everybody's sitting there, we talking amongst each other. All of a sudden, this white guy stand up. He like, okay, I might as well tell you what my crime is now. So we all looking at him. And he was like, look, man, I was arrested for child molestation. I was messing with a 15-year-old boy. And when we get into this courtroom, I'm basically being charged again for messing around with an 8-year-old little girl. Now, he says all of this to 10 motherfucking inmates. The whole fucking bullpen goes silent. Everybody was talking until he said that. When he said that, the whole bullpen went silent. And sure enough, we walk in this motherfucker. When he get in front of the judge and the judge, you know, his lawyer get to talking about what he did, all this other shit. This motherfucker, Richard T. Weingarten, looked at this man and said, I understand that you have a problem. 90 days, 2 for 1, which means he only did 45 days for violating his probation, which was touching a little girl. So I go up there and I get 20 months. You see what I'm saying? I don't feel right. So when we get back to the motherfucking dorm, you know, this motherfucking Chester is going to the pod of 160 motherfuckers with us. How long you think it took? He didn't even make it back to his room. Everybody knew that shit. And then the beating started. Soon as he went back, because it was like in Gwinnett County back then, they had 3 men to a cell. He walked back into a cell, got his ass whooped. Motherfucker came out to the desk, talk about, can you move me? Can you move me? They moved his ass upstairs, whooped his ass upstairs. He came back down. They eventually got his ass, put him in segregation. Gave that motherfucker 45 days for violating his probation by messing around with an 8-year-old little girl, and his original charge was messing around with a 15-year-old boy. This is a grown ass 35-year-old man. And the judge gave him leniency, looked at me and said, I don't like them. You know, when they gave me my offer, I don't like that. But keep in mind, the child molester was white. My drug dealing ass was black. Real talk. Real talk. Well, to be honest, there was no real escape. Like, escaping from Gwinnett County, you're running into the woods. There's nowhere to go. There's literally nowhere to go. And if you escape, you add another 5 years to whatever you was already doing. That's why they had the fucking PWC. They was letting your ass go out in the street and clean up the road, fix up the parks, all this other type shit. They wanted your ass to run. And now you telling me I'm looking back and y'all like, ain't no PWC down here. I already knew the jail was gone, but I didn't know PWC was gone too. All right. Well, actually, I am. You want to see my drugs? Hold on. Here they go right here. Starry Nights. This is still illegal in Georgia now. No, let's not get it twisted. Starry Nights. Can't really see that shit. People don't like the color of it. I kind of like. I was liking the color of it. Niggas don't like the color of it. I like the color of it. So don't tell me I ain't no drug dealer, dog. I seriously couldn't stop. Here I am, still doing it. You see, still doing it. Well, actually, no, no. It's not an eighth anymore. Shit, it was 8 grams in there. It ain't 8 grams in there no more. Ain't 8 grams in there no more, dog. All right. Okay. It was like, as soon as I found out the weed was legal, I didn't even think about my fucking felony cases. I was like, damn, I just need to sell this weed. Like I said, I went right back, look, reverted right back into my old ways. I was like, shit, yeah, man, let me find a pound, man. Let me find a motherfucking, you know? And I've made quite a few moves through the city. I've made quite a few connections. Okay? All right? Well, people that sell weed smoke weed, bro. I mean, I don't. I don't get your logic on that, Calico. It's like if you sell weed, you can't smoke it. You better look around at all these dispensary owners. All of them smoke they shit, bro. All them niggas smoke their shit, bro. If you own a dispensary, 90% of the time you smoke weed too. That's why that's why they went and bought dispensaries. So they could finally stop buying weed and have their own. Does that make sense? You feel me? Snoop Dogg will sell you some weed. Real talk. It's just sad. It's a lot of folks that don't want to participate. Y'all gonna be at the back of the boat. Y'all gonna be at the back of the boat. When I showed people it was legal to sell weed and marijuana, you still had idiots like ZX talking about he's illegally selling weed. Okay? Look, Calico, this might make you move to Detroit. Did you know what the marijuana laws are in Michigan? Shit, dispensary owners got kids too. Shit. Look, dispensary owners, man, look, okay. You think them motherfuckers don't smoke. All right. Just because they got a suit on, they don't smoke? Okay. Look at this shit, Calico. Look at this shit. These are the Michigan marijuana laws and penalties. Look at that shit right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit right there. Look, Calico. Look at sale and distribution. What the fuck? Look at sales and distributions. Look at that. What? Look at that, bro. No other state in the United States is doing this, bro. Nowhere. You mean to tell me, Calico, you bring me 5 ounces and get caught and they gonna write you a $500 ticket? Nigga, I'll pay half that ticket with you. Real talk. Real talk. Look what's a felony. If I got 5 kilograms. All right. Look. Look at the plants. All right. Look what it say right here for sales and distribution. You see that? An adult may transfer up to 2.5 ounces of marijuana to another adult as long as there is no remuneration and the transfer is not advertised or promoted to the public. Distribution of less than 5 ounces without remuneration is a civil infraction with no incarceration possible and a maximum of $500 fine. All right. And y'all wonder why I keep telling y'all to help me buy these motherfucking ounces so I can get cracking. The fuck? The fuck? No, advertising weed sales would be like making a goddamn commercial. And no, I don't advertise my weed sales because if I was advertising my weed sales, I would be out there and saying, well, here comes Johnny and he's buying a good, no. Advertising sales is going to the corner and saying, hey, y'all, the weed is on Dolphin. Make sure you get all your weed on Dolphin Street, White House. Come through. Get it out. You know, that's advertising. All right? And Debo, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, because if you lived in the state of Michigan, your ass would be knocking on my door right now. Right now, you be knocking on my door talking about light up, dog, light up. All right? Yeah. Jealous, Debo? Is that a little jealousy I see in your tone, sir? Now, read it again. You see what that say? Transfer is not advertised. You see that? Transfer is not advertised. Yes. So I never tell you about what and who I'm selling to, Debo. They just kind of come and get it, right? They just come and get it, right? I don't need to advertise, do I? They just come and get it. The fuck I need to advertise for? All right? Buy a mixtape is what you could do. You buy one of them. But for the endo, you just got to pull up, Debo, and we gonna get high, man. What the fuck? You just heard, we just found out that I'm not no felon. So I got the strap, dog. Be like Tyra out here, man. It's over. That's game over, man. I got the strap. Debo, I got the strap. Ooh wee. All right. All right. Hell yeah. Shit. Let me walk around, goddamn it, with the onion. All right, Debo. I don't know why the fuck you tripping, nigga. You saw me with them goddamn 4 ounces and a big ass thing of money in my pocket, nigga. Oh wait. Then my tree fell. Then my water heater broke. Then it's all types of shit. Fucking ceiling, water started leaking. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? All right. That's why I cussed Chris Law out this morning. Right? That's why I ended up cussing them niggas out. Because they talked about how they was Masons and they give back and, you know, they tear down before they lift back up. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, nigga, hold up. I've been over here busting my ass and these niggas talk about they build and help motherfuckers. You don't help shit. I'm out here feeding these motherfucking kids. All right? Spending money on random kids. Kids ain't even mine. All right? Kids ain't even mine. Hell, me and my wife spending for other people's kids. You know how many times I done did that shit? All right, when I took my daughter to the zoo, I don't know if y'all remember that, but I took my daughter. Well, I didn't take her. It was a school trip. But, you know, I drove my car behind the school bus because I was like, yo, I'm driving my car up here. And I'm so glad I drove my car up there. So we get the whole like Old Redford Academy was at the zoo. Like 200 kids, some shit like that, right? And not all the kids got their parents with them. And they got these events at the at the um at the zoo. You know, little virtual rides and just little shit like that. So Vivi's in a class or a group of like maybe 5 kids. All together was 5 of them. So it's like 5 kids, maybe 6, and like 4 adults, including myself. So it's like me and another dude. The rest of them are women and the kids, right? So we get inside the zoo. It's like 11 o'clock. We get inside the zoo. We seeing the sights. We staying as a little, 6, 10 man group, right? So we get to the middle, or what I thought was the middle, damn near the middle of the zoo, and they got this event, like this Dora the Explorer virtual reality ride or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So all the kids see this shit, and all of them get excited because they girls, so they all get excited and they want to go in. So the parents is standing over here, and one of the parents asked, "Well, how much is the ride?" The lady said $3. $3. This parent says, "Oh, well, I guess we ain't getting on this ride." $3 for each kid. $3 for each kid. I don't even know these fucking parents. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I'm seeing them for the first time. So I don't say nothing. I just say, hey, y'all want to get on that ride? All right, look, I got you. I just cashed the lady out. The other female, I guess she was like a grandmother or something. She came out her pocket. I think she put like $3 or $5 down. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you ain't got $3 for your child and we done came to the goddamn zoo? You ain't got $3 fucking. Like, what was you coming up here like for? Like, for real? Like, for real? Niggas ain't got $3. But we got weed, though. We knew we was bringing our kids up here. Niggas is smoking. Niggas got weed. But ain't got $3 for the baby. Yeah. I ain't say nothing, man. I felt some type of way. Here, man. Go ahead, y'all go on that motherfucking ride, man. The fuck? $3. I couldn't get over that. $3. So, as we get to the back of the zoo, one of the teachers is back there and saying, "Okay, now, we got to hurry up because we got to get back to the school." Get back to the school. We ain't even seen the whole damn zoo yet. We ain't even seen the whole zoo. What we running back to the school for? So that's when me and Vivi separate from the group. Because I'm like, yo, my daughter is signed out of school right now in this motherfucking zoo because she ain't getting back on that bus. We gonna hang out here and see the rest of the zoo. At first, she didn't like it because she wanted to go back with her friends. I said, look, little girl, I said, we in this zoo. We gonna see everything in this damn zoo. The hell, we can get up in here, just to come all the way to the back and walk right back out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh no, that's it. Yeah. See y'all tomorrow, whatever. All right. And I sat there, me and my daughter, we walked all around, got drinks at the other. My daughter was playing with a whole nother school. Look. All right? Shit. You know what I'm saying? We got in for free. We wasn't about to run up out that bitch either. We'll see everything in this bitch. That shit was crazy. All right, yeah. Well, yeah, I know I kind of bounced around a little bit, but hell yeah, man. I mean, what can I say? What can I say, man? I did a lot of my life, and apparently, 5 years of that has been completely erased. Why, I don't know. How, I don't know. But if I was loitering for selling my ass, I wouldn't have it any other way. If I'm not a felon, then I'm not a felon. All right? I guess I got to deal with that, huh? I guess I got to deal with that. But then again, I still haven't told my mother. She ain't going to believe me. She is not going to believe me. That's why I said I got to do something to make her a believer. Like if I go buy a strap, that'll make her a believer. Like if they let me go get a gun, that would make her a believer. I sent her a screenshot of a receipt for a strap that I bought out of a certified gun store. That would make her and me a goddamn believer. Because if you ain't never bought a gun before, it really ain't shit. It's like buying a VCR. It's like going to the store buying a cassette tape. It's like going into a gas station getting a pack of cigarettes. It is literally that easy in America. If you have never purchased a gun before in your life, you ain't got no felonies. It's called a 5-minute background check. They're going to take your goddamn ID. They're going to call the police. The police going to run that goddamn number. If that number don't come back with nothing on it, them niggas turn into salesmen right then and there. And after that, they gonna walk your ass out. Look, you go right out the door with your shit bagged up and everything, ready to go. I used to buy guns all the time. No, not at the trade show. Shit, man. Michigan is a gun state. We got gun stores out here, man. We got straight up gun stores. They are not no not no trade show. Not no trade show. I'm talking about the real motherfucking deal, bro. Walk your ass in there and walk your ass out. Ain't no fucking wait time. Ain't no wait time and no pistols out here. I'm telling you, dog. My wife bought them straps last year. I took her up there, right? Gave her the money. She went in there. She came out with two of them nice boys. All right? Two of them nice boys. Two of them nice boys. Right. 5 minutes, baby. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. But see, the thing is, whether you a felon or not, even if you are a convicted felon, you're legally not supposed to have a gun. But if you had a gun in your house and somebody tried to break in your house, you do have the right to protect yourself. At least out here in Michigan. I don't know about the other states. No, I don't depend on no damn seller. That seller goddamn run your fucking name. And if you live, like I said, you have to live in a gun state. All right? I'm telling you, I took my wife up there, gave her some bread. She walked out with the straps. We, like, that fucking day, I was live when I fucking did it. Y'all be missing them shows. I was live when I did that. Like, real talk. All right? But yeah, crazy, man. Oh, yeah, appreciate that. I see people, all right, donating and not hating. Donate, not hate. Ooey, ooey. Yeah, Lily, you know what I'm talking about. You buy a gun in Georgia, shit. That motherfucker look at you all funny and shit when you hand him ID. He be like, I'll be right back. Come back with your ID. Well, everything was okay, Lily. What would you like to see first? We got revolvers, Glocks. What are you looking for? Shotgun, assault rifles. We got it all right here. Them motherfuckers get friendly as hell. Hey, look, once they come back and your shit good, man, them niggas friendly as hell. Come on in, brother. They do. And you walk in there and say, "Yeah, I want to buy this pistol. Can I see your ID, please? Can I see your ID, please?" You're like, "Oh yeah, sure, here." Okay. You know it's gonna be $15 to check your name, right? Like, motherfucker, you just about to call the police. Here, take the $15. That's all they do. They call the police. Well, yeah, you got to have a CCW if you carrying conceal, but you ain't got to be carrying conceal. That's all I say. If I got my pistol on me, I'm gonna save a lot more money just pulling my shit out so you can see it. All right. Yep. I ain't got no problem lifting up my shirt in the summertime with a goddamn wife beater on, that motherfucker hanging from my hip like True Freeman. All right. I have some shorts on, a wife beater, and my thing hanging from my hip. Right. I ain't got to carry conceal. Yeah, you can see my shit. So that way, when you get ready, all right, when you get ready, I'll be ready too. Ooh, motherfucking weed. I used to walk, man, listen, I used to keep my shotgun in the trunk. Y'all don't understand. I kept telling you that, so I almost shot a motherfucker. I was an ignorant nigga. I was buying guns. Thank God I never got caught with the dope and the guns, because that would have been over with right then. That would have been over. Right. Ain't spend no money on concealed carry. I ain't hiding shit. All right. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. No, well, if you remember, I set them motherfuckers on fire. All right. You're 18 years old. I bought a Smith and Wesson pump action shotgun, and I remember, like, keep in mind, I'm in Georgia. I'm on Pleasantdale and Chamblee Tucker Road. It was like a plaza that went, like, you had to drive straight to the light, and then it would just go straight down. So I go into the store. He sell me this fucking shotgun. He like, look, man, when you walk out the store with the shotgun, make sure you hold it at the barrel and not at the handle, because it was illegal to hold it at the handle. I'm 18 years old. I'm a black 18-year-old kid. I got on a black Tupac shirt, all eyes on me. You see what I'm saying? I come out this motherfucking pawn shop with this shotgun in my hand. It was a couple old white ladies. Man, they jumped out their skin when they saw a nigga walking with a shotty out the man. They jumped out their skin. I had that push button trunk on the back of the act. You just push the button to pop open. All right, shit. I used to keep that bitch in a pillowcase. Used to stick the barrel in a pillowcase. After I got strapped up, niggas got nervous. They used to think I was coming to rob them. But it was always that one nigga in there that want to act like, I hate to say it, but it was almost like one nigga. Like when I go to the dope spot, and it might be motherfucking 10, 15 niggas deep in there. Some of them niggas I know, some of them niggas I don't know. And it's always one nigga in there eyeballing me and shit. So I come to the spot, man. He opened the door. I got the gauge. Nigga, like, what you doing with that? What you doing with that? And sure enough, I just pull that bitch out. Niggas get all scary and shit, cause them be the same motherfuckers that was thinking about doing something to me a second ago. But as soon as they see me with this gauge in my hand, these niggas giving me motherfucking 10, 15. They don't know me from a can of paint, but all of a sudden they done jumped out they motherfucking skin. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you could tell a grimy motherfucker, cause, you know, like you said, right? I don't look like no drug dealer, so a nigga like ZX would think he was trying to rob me, and I had to kick in that nigga's door to let him know that I ain't one of them niggas. All right, that when he look at me, he gonna have to look at me again. All right, like real talk, because like y'all know, right? The dope game ain't no game to play with. And if you a weak nigga or you show signs of weakness, oh yeah, nigga, the fiends will rob your ass. But that's what it be. It be smile and giggles, right? Till that strap come in my hand, and the next thing you know, you ain't smiling no more, but I am. You ain't smiling no more, but I am. You trying to tell me to be careful with my own shit. Oh, don't worry about it. Why are you nervous? You was laughing. Keep laughing. It's funny. Sit that motherfucker on my shit. Shit, fight, nigga. We got in a bunch of fights. What you mean? Fights. Fights? Yeah. Right. I never look like a street nigga. That ain't my damn fault that I don't look hoodish. I don't talk hoodish. I ain't got no naps in my motherfucking head. Whose fault is that? Not mine. All right, over and over, Debo. You keep hearing the story of how I motherfucking got my wife, right? How I took her from a nigga that she had been with for a whole year. What you thought that was a fake story? With my brother telling you, my wife telling you, you think that's a fake story? You still think it's fake? And my brother come into the chat room validating the shit because the fight was at his house and he was trying to motherfucking calm my ass down so I wouldn't tear up his shit. But at that time, I didn't give a fuck because I had money to replace everything in this goddamn house. So yeah, it was about to go down real quick. Real quick. Just send me the bill. I would have ordered all that shit to his crib. Real quick. Like I said, the other incident was at the wedding reception. I took my wife to that wedding reception. Nigga, man. And I don't know if y'all remember, I was filming the wedding reception. Motherfucker tried to slide up on my wife because I'm on the other side of the goddamn room. Oh, yeah. King Curl is bigger than you, Debo. So, nah, look, he was in the house. Okay. Like I said, my wife was his girl. I didn't smash this girl. All right. But I like her. So now I want her. Okay. She with him. He find out I smashed this chick. I'm on the west side, my brother on the east side. The nigga call the phone. I'm on the west side. He called my phone and he get the fucking with me, playing with me, talking all tough, talking all this tough shit. And then he getting the same, he saying the same shit to my brother. He gonna stab me, all this other type of shit. He gonna stick me with an ice pick, all this tough shit. Okay? Nigga, I got on the motherfucking Grand River, rode that bitch all the way downtown to Woodward, got off at Woodward and motherfucking Larned and walked all the way up Larned to my brother's house. When I get to my brother's house, this nigga was still there. I'm standing, Debo, look, my brother only got one front door. Debo, I'm standing at the door like this. I done got to the house, I'm standing at the door like this. Joy is over there with him. I'm standing right here at the door, like, because when they walk past, like y'all say, take it outside, I'm right here at the door. If it go down, we can go right here out the door. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm at my brother's house. So the nigga walk up, and when I'm like, nigga, what's up? What was all up with that shit talking? Debo, his head went just like this. Ain't nothing. And he walked past me out the door. So when he get out the door, he like, the door's open. And when he gets to this, like outside the door, I'm like, man, this bitch ass nigga right. He ain't even never turn around. Right? Then they came back to my brother's house. I'm thinking he ready to fight. Like real talk. I'm still on that, like that tip. So it was down, like they came down in the basement or something. And my nephew was down there. I was like, yo, slide that shit out the way. Slide that shit out the way. And as soon as he saw me in the basement, he went his ass back upstairs. All right. So I smashed this girl again on like after I smashed the second time, I said, call that nigga, man, and tell him that it's over. And she called him in the bed, laying next to me, and told him it was over. He was crying like a bitch. You know how ZX did when I took mail from him? It was kind of like that. You feel me? It's kind of like that. And me and Joy been together ever since. That's 15 years. Nigga, all I play, Calico, is steal your girl music. Or like I like to call it, take your girl music. I play that take your girl music. I will take your girl. I stand behind that. I like how they voted me the ugliest nigga in the sector, because when I get my shit all cut up and this, that, the other, yeah, it's gonna be a different goddamn story. I already know. Oh yeah, I guess so, right? All right. I don't know. They said they had a award show somewhere, and I was voted the most ugliest YouTuber. I don't mind. All right. And like I told you before, Will, don't tell me who ain't my woman, dog. Because any one of my females I can text on live. All right, I'm Nature Boy. You see that? Will. Text and mail, Will. Send. That shows you that I'm not blocked, Will. You see that? Take everybody woman. All right? What's young folks TVIG? I'm going to take her right now. I take them all. Okay? It's going down in the DM, Will. That's what the song mean. It's going down in the DM. All right? Oh, Debo, you ain't know? You ain't know? You ain't know? I told you, son. See how she talked to me. She talked to me. She talked to me. You was saying? You was saying? Look, shit. I done took motherfucking. Hey, wait. She ain't the only one. What, Debo? Look, I done took motherfucking. I done took Moose's girl too, nigga, from Carbonation. Hold on, I ain't done. The fuck? Huh? Come on, y'all Carbonation motherfuckers. Don't y'all follow Carbonation? Hmm? Don't y'all follow Carbonation? Y'all remember Tory, right? AKA Joy number 2, nigga. Stop it, Debo. Stop it, Debo. The fuck you mean, dog? VICDAMOANE, dog. I'm king of trolls. Huh? See all them hearts, nigga? What? Stop it. Stop it, dog. Who is that? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Debo. Hate on me. Mm-mm. I'm the chief, nigga. For real. For real. You ain't know? Now you know, Debo. Man, you think my wife don't know that shit? Look, you ain't in control. You need to go back to Carbonation, T Black. You need to learn, all right? You need to learn from the chief. All right? You said I'm looking? No, no, no. I'm responding, Debo. All right? I'm responding. You don't think my wife don't know about my other wives? See, that's y'all problem. All right, didn't Nature Boy teach you anything? Multiple wives. Multiple wives. Okay? Get about 5, 6 of them. 8, 10. All right? Get your game up. Get your game up, nigga. All right? That's why when I hear niggas tell me I'm falling off, I laugh. I laugh. Because these niggas ain't got no women. All right? All right. Yeah, I'm so slow. I'll take your girl, Calico. Don't show her this live stream. She gonna be like, who is that sexy nigga with that curly hair? VICDAMOANE. Ooh, I like that name. Okay. All right. What do you mean my channel's not popping? You crazy, dog. I could bring Nature Boy over here. I didn't did everything there is to done. I done did multiple shows with Tommy. I done did shows with Sinetta. Come on, dog. I done did shows with the whole fucking black sector. All right. Call me the GOAT. Call me the GOAT. Debo, if you was over there on ZX's panel, you'd be like, it's 114 in the building. Hit the like button. Hit the like. But that's right. The Jurassic Sissy ain't live since Tommy cooked his ass. Matter of fact, the Jurassic Sissy ain't been live since I told him to pull them goddamn transcripts. And it seems like somebody on YouTube did. We ain't gonna say no names though, but shout out to you, pretty lady, for pulling them goddamn receipts, cracking niggas' head even further to the white meat. All right? Cracking them even further, further, further to the white meat. Further. All right? And you know why my numbers jumped, right, Debo? Because ZX started calling me gay. And I said, well, the more he calls me gay, the more my numbers are going to go up. And God damn it, you watch that shit happen before your very eyes, Debo. Numbers been up ever since. The fuck you mean? All right? All right, shit. Niggas go back to ZX channel. He talk about being a motherfucking Mason. Like, nigga, oh yeah. There go the end of his content while y'all called him a winner. Yeah, he sure. Yeah, he won the biggest L award. All right. Not everybody is built for this shit. And you see that now. All right. Just go ahead, gracefully bow out. Because you know them trolls gonna be on your head since Vic was lying and Vic ain't pull up the transcript. ZX, I know you can get it. I know you could pull it up. Can you pull that up so we can finally see what VicDamoane did exactly? He don't want that smoke because he already know what's on the report. And damn, he gonna have to eat some crow. Matter of fact, didn't he try to deflect from the police report, excuse me, the court report, and he deflected talking about, I'm gonna put out your mama shit. All right. And the nigga put out the wrong telephone number and the wrong address. Yeah. Another epic, epic L. That right there was epic. I was driving down the street. Motherfucker said, Vic, ZX is doxing your mama, man. He didn't put out a telephone number. He didn't put out a goddamn address. I said, okay. Give me the first 6 digits. I said, put my mother's telephone number in the chat. So somebody didn't want to write the whole thing. So they wrote like they wrote like 862-224. I said, oh hell no, that ain't my goddamn mama's number. I said, what's the rest of it? All right. That was the wrong. That's my area code. 862 is my area code. What the fuck? 862-224. Man, come on, dog. Stop trolling me. So then I started telling people to call a number. I said, man, call that number and see if Carolyn, man, pick up that goddamn phone. And then as I kept driving, I said, okay, that's strike one. What's the address? These motherfuckers said Augusta Street. I said, oh, Jesus. My mother don't live in no man, come on. You telling me he doing a whole lie roast with fake docs again. Again. 2 times in a row. 2 times in a row. He didn't pull fake docs twice. Running around here with a fake ass picture of my mama. All the way fake. What'd he do? He deleted that show. Quick. All right. Then what the bitch nigga do? Follow me over to my website. And he finally saw how small he really was. Cause I think when I went on my website, I had like 600-700 people in there. And this nigga get to trolling. He trying to stream my show. I'm putting titties on the screen. I had Cardi B dancing naked on that bitch. I said, yeah, ZX, you cannot stream my website, bro. This will never work out for you. Not like you think. All right? We could pull out titties and ass over here, dog. You don't want to play over here. You don't want to play over here. Then a nigga talk about streaming the chat. He didn't wrote, because my chat room on the website don't have no moderators, nor do you have to sign up. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to put your email in another. It's just a direct link to the live show. And if you want to type in the chat room, you can. And you can create whatever name you want to. It's just like there's no signing up for anything. Like so he's like, well, I'm gonna just stream your chat room. He didn't wrote a whole bunch of fuck shit and he reading back what he wrote. I said, man. He like, look, man, they giving you the business over there. Ooh, they giving you the business. Looking how they coming at you, man. I don't have them type of problems, man, in my shit, but ooh, they coming at you. I'm like, bro, are you serious? They coming at me, huh? Okay. If that's how you see it. Okay. Now my best guess on why this fool ain't came back is because he done ran out of cocaine and he can't even do a show unless he high. Oh, let me hit that. Tommy ain't fall off. Tommy did not fall off, bro. That was an incorrect statement. No, he didn't fall off. But yeah, man. I guess I could pull out I guess I could sleep easy, right? And I'm going to definitely check out that lead on gunplay in the state of Michigan because y'all have kind of boosted my confidence by telling me that I was a prostitute, that I was selling my booty for trafficking, human trafficking. You've really, really boosted my confidence. Y'all have boosted my confidence. I feel better. You said, what did I do? Oh, nothing. Just defeat ZX, Rizzo, and I told him this was gonna happen. I told him this was gonna happen, that he was gonna be the reason why my numbers skyrocketed through the roof. And he done brought me more people. He done more motherfuckers that probably never watched me end up subbing to my channel. Hell, the goddamn uh the um the phone call, was pure comedy right there. I'm glad, I was able to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to be funny, but I didn't think it was gonna be that funny. I didn't think people were gonna laugh at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I was making them faces on purpose. I was just doing all this stupid shit in the stream, and you don't know like how funny something is until people actually watch it, man. And I was just happy motherfuckers was playing that shit and cracking the fuck up at the same time, man. Like I was like, how could I be offended by that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in the video clowning, so it's like people was talking about, oh, I know you mad. Oh, I know you mad. Like how? How the fuck am I mad? How am I mad? I ain't flagged nobody. How the fuck am I mad? You know what I'm saying? The fuck is y'all talking about? I know you mad, Vic. I know you mad. I'm mad and I'm letting y'all play my shit. Y'all are retarded. I got you, Ellie. She said, put your video on. Let me see how I can find you right here, man. I can pull you up right quick right now. Oh, I wasn't sub to you on this channel. All right. Hell, which one? Here, I'll do both of them. How about that? I'll do both of them, Allie. Put them both up there. Why not? All right. Yeah, man. It's like, in my category on YouTube is entertainment. That's what I'm here for, man, to be entertaining. So, all right. Uh uh it was well, right. I mean, laugh at me like again. Again. It was funny. People got a laugh out of it. Diva was in tears. Diva was laughing so hard she had me laughing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I not laugh at myself? The shit was funny. But what was more funny as the days started to go by and y'all just keep saying, Vic, you're not a felon. Vic, you're not a felon. I'm saying, bitch, you can't motherfucking just wish felonies away. The fuck is y'all talking about? Just gonna tell me I'm not a felon. All right. I done got locked up, been around these racist ass. Why you think I left Georgia? There's a racist ass cops and a racist ass motherfucking people in Gwinnett County. That was enough for me. 5 years was enough. All right. They took away Freaknik. The gate was closing up. All right. All right. I'm not even a misdemeanor. I'm a motherfucking traffic, bitch. I'm not a misdemeanor. I am a traffic nigga. Traffic, bitch. Get it right. I don't even have misdemeanors. Fuck that. Y'all can't even put a misdemeanor on me. All right. Teflon Don for real. Teflon Don for real, nigga. From felony to traffic, bitch. All right. Yeah. That's a whole new title for me. I gotta let that sink in for a minute, man. I do. I gotta let that circulate. All right. So y'all telling me that that background shit ain't shit? Good. I mean, I already knew it wasn't shit anyway, even though it had accurate information. Fuck that. All right. I'm not claiming none of that shit. Soon as they pulled up, oh no, I've never lived in Georgia. No, no, I've never lived in Georgia. And you can't prove it either. Or I'll just come out and say, you know what I'm saying? I caught a couple of traffic violations in Georgia. They're still in the court system. You can go look them up. 1999. That's the only thing that's on me. This other guy, yeah, I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. All right, all right, all right. Like real motherfucking talk. All right, real talk. Yeah, ZX is a murder mina. He got murders under a misdemeanor. Well, no, no, no. I take that back. I shouldn't lie on ZX. He only beats women. And see, that's another reason why he lost some goddamn people. Because the motherfucker beat on women. And you don't see me beating on no motherfucking females. All right. Debo, you say I ain't no killer. All right, but everybody's a killer, Debo. You ever kill a bug? You a killer. Kill a spider, you're a killer. No different. No different. You took life. That's why people think they're gods. Because they have the ability to take a life. And like I said, Debo, shit. You two keep deleting your shit. All right. Yeah, ZX, you literally, all right. No, no, no. Tommy was charged with shit. He was never convicted. This nigga got warrants in other states. ZX is a wanted man. This motherfucker got failure to appears on his shit. I always went to court. I never ran from court. This nigga got failures to appear. He got assaults, which, like I said, I'm positive he was beating on some goddamn women. All right, 87, 94. All right, from fucking Connecticut all the way down to motherfucking South Carolina. I saw some of his shit. All right. What do you mean it is over? I'm taking my victory lap. Oh, what are you gonna do? Tell everybody that my mother's a pedophile? T Black? Is that because, I heard about that. Is that the next move? Tell everybody, well, your mom's a pedophile from the bootleg website that we already discredited. Remember, they said that those background reports from them bootleg websites, all right, could be anybody. Don't you remember when Nikki Baker came on the line and said it could be anybody? Big just lying. He got that background report, but we all know that the information on the background report isn't even accurate. But what's on the website or the courthouse, that's what counts. You forgot about that? I didn't. So one minute they use the website, the next minute they don't use it, the next minute they do use it. Yeah, I think they ran out of room to lie. I mean, they told so many lies, it kind of like blew up in their face. Like, what's the next lie to come? All right. You said gunshot? No, 504. I thought I was boring. Remember 504? You said I was extremely boring. Boy, was you wrong. All right. Boy, was you wrong. You were so wrong. You were so wrong. I don't even understand why motherfuckers watch that nigga. I don't even understand. I'm like, why is 504 talking all this shit on ZX's channel? It would sound so much better if he was saying it to my face. He don't realize that. He over there talking on ZX's panel like the army of VICDAMOANE is actually watching him say this shit. All right. Well, sure, it's something special about this live 504. I mean, think about it. You started typing. Amazing. Okay? You're actually interacting with the stream. You know, if I bored you, you would have never typed. All right? And even if that was a gunshot, 504, um, it wouldn't matter, right? Because it's my house, so hell, I could put cannon fire in this bitch if I wanted to. Well, no, no, no. He started with the third party website. Then he said that the third party website was inaccurate because when he doxed my mother and contacted her on Facebook, he got that information from the background check, the bootleg websites. He got my ex's information from the bootleg website. So now he goes to Gwinnett County court systems, and the bootleg website don't match up with the Gwinnett County court systems. So now we throw away the Gwinnett County, throw away the bootleg website, and we stick with the court website. But remember, now that my mother's a pedophile, we got to get that from the bootleg website. Same one they just discredited. So you look and you see somebody said check Cash App. Okay. Thank you. All right. Yep, I see you. I see you. Yep. Big bro, everything we did in the year 2000, getting on that highway, riding down 75, nigga, all that shit is fiction. We never went to Atlanta, bro. We never went to Atlanta. We never drove down there. I never went to a court. I don't know what happened, big bro. I don't know what happened, but it's not there. And who else could do that shit but Jesus Christ himself? Who else could do that, big bro? Our trip down there, the 5 times I went to Georgia, all right, the time you went down there with me, all that shit, dog, is fiction. It never happened. Never. That's why I'm kind of like basking in this shit. All right, like, damn, this shit is actually real. All right. You said you went twice with me, nigga. You didn't go nowhere, nigga. That was a dream, big bro. That was an illusion. It was a mirage. That was a mirage. Driving down to that courthouse, all that shit, nigga, never happened. It never happened. None of it. So I guess like me and Chanel never existed either, big bro. It's all gone. All of it. All of it. It's all gone. I just read, before you started typing, I just read something about my weed license that I never paid attention to, big bro. But you know, they gave me the license, right? It says on the Michigan website that you cannot have a weed card if you have a felony, big bro. That you cannot possess a marijuana license and have a felony. And if you do have a felony, that motherfucker got to be like 10 years old. But hell, big bro, I can't, at this point, I can't even deny what they are saying because that's what's in the system and there is nothing else there. None of it. Not a drop. I can easily separate myself, big bro, from that character that got that weapons and dope charge and all that other shit. I'm literally separated from that dude, big bro. Completely. Free and clear. All the way. And I'm just sitting here in fucking shock, big bro. I'm in shock. I'm literally in shock. Because I know what that Gwinnett County Court website, I've always known what it said. All right? All right? I renewed my card already. I renewed it. Sorry. You can't do anything with medical marijuana cards. Good luck with that. What you think they're gonna do? All right, change the weed laws? Hell, I could sell weed without a goddamn license now. All right? Little too late for the haters to stop that. All right? Shit, ZX was running around telling me I was selling weed illegally. Oh, all right. That's just as bad as motherfuckers thinking that Jazzy gonna lose her kids because of a YouTube video. Yeah, that's the same shit they said about me. Yeah, man. Yeah, they gonna call me gay. All right, you said his song? No, 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 Andy. That's my song. That ain't his song no more. That's my shit. That nigga ain't got a song. He better go find him a new one. Anytime somebody hear that song, they gonna think about me. But yeah, big bro, I look at scripture. Matthew 5:1, to lead this life is to lead a life of ridicule. So if you getting ridiculed, hey, big bro, you know, just remember it's a part of the life. And I expect ridicule from something like this because it just doesn't have there's no logical explanation for hundreds of people to look at me, big bro, and say, well, you ain't never sold no dope. You ain't never had, yeah, baby. She's all the way in the dining room with her loud ass. But you ain't never had no dope charge. You ain't never this or the other. And at first, I laughed at them like these motherfuckers is trolling me. And the more people that covered the story, all right. Yeah, I guess you gay too, right, big bro? I guess we all gay, right? Yeah, it's going, you gay, 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 you know. But calling me gay ain't do nothing but boost my goddamn subs and views. So keep calling me gay. Watch my numbers go. I told him, keep saying that dumb shit. Watch my numbers go up. I ain't worried about that. Shit, I was more concerned about them goddamn felonies than some bullshit y'all done found from 20 years ago that ain't even, look, low key, that ain't me. So that's what I'm saying. I can't even worry about that. All right? And like I said, big bro, I can't tell you the name of the content creator that pulled it up for me, but she pulled it up for me. And when she pulled that shit up for me, man, how the fuck could I deny that? How the fuck could I deny that? She pulled up some shit and I'm looking at this shit and I'm saying, oh my God, they really fucked up. They really, really fucked up. I cannot believe this. Like, you telling me that YouTube is right? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't listen to no fucking trolls, but y'all are telling me that this shit is real? That I'm not a felon? I don't got no felonies? Are y'all fucking serious? All right? All right? I'm like, man. And big bro, I keep going to that goddamn computer. I swear to God, I just keep typing my name in there. I type my name in there about 4 or 5 times. Like, yo, all right, did I step into another dimension or something? You ever see that cartoon Rick and Morty and shit? Did I step into another dimension and shit? Like, what the fuck? I'm in the Twilight Zone. I'm in the Twilight Zone. What ZX thought was gonna hurt me. All right, going to bed, yeah. What he thought was gonna hurt me actually made me stronger. I don't. All right, big bro. You see what they writing in the chat room about your brother? I don't think they lying. At first, I called them a lie for like 7 days straight, but the more they reveal, I can't, I listen. How can I call myself a felon if I don't have no fucking proof, big bro? Well, you a witness, but that's it. And my mother? Who else was with Chanel? Nigga, ain't nothing on paper. Ain't nothing on paper, big bro. I'm 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 thrilled. I'm totally thrilled, big bro. There's nothing on paper except them little bootleg background checks that have disclaimers on them that say, hey, all this information ain't even accurate. Okay? And they gave me my weed license 2 years ago, and I renewed my shit. It don't expire until 2022. And when I read the website, and it's clearly said that you cannot be a convicted felon and have a weed license, yeah, big bro, slap me in my head, man. That shit slapped me in my head. Because I thought felonies lasted forever. I thought once you got a felony on your record, that it would stay there until the day you died. Well, y'all that made me in this, y'all, well, like I said, y'all are starting to convince me that this shit is true. And the only way I'm gonna know, big bro, is to go out to that motherfucking gun store and walk in there and have them motherfuckers, you look, big bro, more motherfuckers, look at them. See, I'm not a felon. I'm a misdemeanor. I'm not a misdemeanor. I'm a motherfucking traffic nigga. I'm traffic. That's below misdemeanor. Don't say misdemeanor. I'm traffic. Traffic nigga. Traffic. I'm traffic. And I will wear that motherfucking traffic star on my chest, big bro. You hear me? I will wear that motherfucker. All right? Proudly. All right? All right? I'll take that. I'm a family man. I'm a square. I'll take all that shit, bro. You said get up under my skin. It's just unbelief, big bro. Every time I see people say that, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. All right, like, what? Shit. Not according to my records. I didn't sell shit. That's right. Human trafficking, according to Tyra, is just a citation. All right. That nigga had me rolling. He said trafficking could also be human trafficking. I think right after he said that, that's when I clicked the link. All right. Like real talk. That's when he said that, that's when I went in with. Oh. But yeah, baby over there snoring like a motherfucker, man. You said butt hurt. Nah, shit. And she well. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get me some sleep. And I will holler back at y'all in the AM for to go crash in the bed. All right. I know ZX want me to stream myself sleeping, but yeah, man, it'd be a little perverted. Okay. So shout out to everybody that donated to the show, kicked in like y'all always do. And I'm gonna hit y'all up in the AM, give me a little rest, give me a little recharge, and I'll see y'all when the sun rise. All right. Deuces.